Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Laws of Minecraft with me, LawFromChaos. Okay, so since last time I actually did manage to get some bats to spawn, but it's not the way I thought. So, you may recall, or not, I'll explain either way. So I built this box down here, right? And I left the torches out, obviously, and had a whatever it is, chandelier, I think, just stopping the normal spawning of things. But nothing spawned, so I built another box down here, and this was originally inside of it, the elevator. And when I did that, still nothing spawned. It looked like this inside. As you can see, still nothing was spawning at all. Could not figure out why for the heck, but that's life. Let's get rid of this. So I was having issues, just wasn't spawning the way I wanted it to. So I put this out here, and I thought maybe it was just I was being too far from it, or too close. When I was spawning, like inside the box might have been too close to get bats, but up there might have been too far. And so I ended up building this little area here, and you can see I put the chandelier underneath it to prevent normal mobs from spawning. And I sat here for a while and still nothing happened. But I just like, what the heck? So I just left it like this. And this was originally, the elevator was originally down in there. Matter of fact, I'm going to, just in case, place a random block where the elevator thing goes. Some of these down here. Because you never know. Weird things cause weird things to happen. But so I just left it and went upstairs. And what did I find? Eventually found that bats had spawned. Still no idea why the heck they're doing that. I found some though, killed them, but I did not get any claws yet. I did get some willow bat, I think. Yeah. So we'll use that for, I don't know exactly what we'll use it for. I might use it for witchery later or something. If not, whatever. But I figured in the meantime, we should look at this, and I should go through it and get the rest of the items at least for you, so you guys know what's going on, and everything is good. Okay, so this one gives you clothes. Small fragment of force. Perhaps I could use this to modify a sword. And you can. You can also use this to modify something that I find actually a lot more useful, which is an item card. So I'm going to make an item card, as long as I've got the right materials from it. Oh, actually, I think I need dye for the item card, but the nice thing is we have dye essence. Huzzah! Okay, so I'm going to need paper, among other things, so I should be able to make some of that. I might need gold or something, I'm not sure. Let's see, there it is. Okay, so I need paper, force ingot, and blue and red dye. Okay, simple enough. So we'll get a force ingot. Not entirely certain if I have any of them lying around or not, but they're not particularly difficult to make. And I can always just make one from this too. So I think I will. Here we go. Okay, I just need to make my various kinds of dye. Unfortunately, the recipes there's quite a few of them, so I don't know which ones do which. Okay, so that'll bring ink squid, cactus green, rose red. Need red, right? So we'll take that out. And then blue. Pure blue, it's light blue. It's not cyan, is it? I wonder if it doesn't produce that because the only thing it had as a reference was lapis, which obviously is a lot more expensive. If so, if so. blue dye, blue colored, lapis, blue dye from extra bees, lapis lazuli, blue dye. Well, how do I get my blue dye? Oh, I did not like it. Interesting. Lapis lazuli. Bluebells. That's okay. I mean, if I have to, I can go get lapis. It's not like it's incredibly rare for me anymore, but I prefer another method. And I did make flowers from doing all that stuff with the, I can't even think right now. I made flowers while I was using bone meal on everything. And well, it's alright, we'll use lapis, it's fine. Not my ideal solution, but usable for now. Okay, now I believe that an item card will you work with this one. Yep. Okay, so we'll use that. Perfect. Now it's a force item card. So we've discovered the force one. Obviously the claw we can't do, but this one tastes like wind and diabetes and sugar. So we need sugar, and it makes things faster. So not a bad thing to do on our force pickaxe. So we can harvest things faster. So it's all level 0 or 1, whatever you call it. So I think at the most we can just do 2, and I don't know why I'm looking for it since I can just make it out of that. Okay, so we'll do that. Yep, and it'll take a couple of my levels. Yep, takes 2 of them to work. Now this item card should do force on its own, but I'm not sure if it requires... No, it can't go back in, so that means it must not use fuel to do it. Which means it's more efficient than any of the rods would be. It's good to know. And I'm going to get a couple of things of gems, just so we can repair this and fill it all the way up. Yep, we need 6 points until the next tier, and the claw should more than give it to us, but obviously no bats as of yet. I wonder if they'll only spawn at night. Maybe. Could be a light-related thing at night, too. I don't really know. I just work here. Okay, so we got speed 2 pickaxe, which will be useful. I did want to go over some alternative methods of making obsidian. Obviously, now that we have this, we are capable of setting it to obsidian, and it will take lava from here and water from here, and it will take... not water. It won't take any of the water for making obsidian, but it will take... Actually, maybe it will, but we've got infinite water source heading in anyway, I guess, so I don't know for sure. But the lava, yes, it will take lava and make obsidian with it, and it'll take a bucket for each. Now you can do that, but there are alternative methods, so I wanted to show you a couple of them. Because, heck, variety is fun. Okay, so we got a bunch of buckets. Remember, we made a bunch of these when we were making our seeds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we want a thing of water also. Now, I suspect this will go horribly wrong. Yep. So if you put that in, it instantly turns to obsidian, as you can see, in these stone buckets, and you can just pull it right out. So you don't have to mine it like crazy. And the nice thing is, once you got the last one done, you can just pull that out. Now, there are other ways to do this, obviously. I could have just done that. Had it in a separate one or something. A lot of ways to do this. I really wish buckets that were full wood stack, though. That would be quite convenient. But the universe is not always convenient. What's the reaction time? It takes a minute for it to show up, to realize that it's got stuff. I wonder if lava on top of that will... No, okay. Sometimes you just do not react. I'm just testing different methods here. I haven't actually done this until now. I just knew it was possible, so... And if you're wondering why I made this, it's because they are a good block, allows things still to spawn, but won't blow up. And I've been having that issue, so I figured I would do that. I got an Osborne sword from one of them, but it's not going to last all that much longer. Yeah, I found using this at an angle gave me better results with a lot of things. And I can hide around the corner to prevent these things from exploding. Oh, I unlocked the sombrero. Sorry. That was so not right for something I should have said. I really wish that everything wouldn't always blow up, but what else is new? You have very mismatched armor. It's always nice to see that people have... So leather, steel, again, okay. Oh, I can... As long as I got steel. Better steel. I also get a lapis lazuli sword. Which is not as impressive as the one I've got right now. Okay. So there we go. Yeah, just as things explode, I just kind of keep replacing them, hoping it won't happen again. Yeah, this kind of stuff is happening too, but hoping by putting the obsidian in, it'll stop the blast wave from hitting everything else, so do my best. Oh no. Stuff is spawning down below. That is not a good sign. Why are you spawning there? Where are you spawning? They're spawning in here? Oh, one of the little lamps went out. Yeah, no idea why that happened. I must have done something by accident. I pressed F7. Now all of them shouldn't be doing that anymore. I hate when that kind of stuff happens. It was odd. Yeah, still not sure what made the bats spawn, so I'm just kind of hoping. If it turns out that they still won't spawn, because they were spawning on top of it here rather than under there, so I still have no idea what that was. So if it turns out they still won't spawn again, then I'll be putting this back down underneath, just in case that's the thing. I honestly have no clue though, so at this moment I just wait and hope that things turn out the way they should. Yeah, by doing around corners, I can just kind of make it so things can't quite see me properly. Okay, so we've done everything we can up to this point, and here, at least until we get bat stuff, lick claws. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it, and I'll let you know when the bats spawn again. Okay, we're back, and as you can see, some bats have spawned. Took a really long time for some more to spawn, so I think the simple truth must be that they just are very rare spawning for the moment for whatever reason. And I don't know where they are, just that they're around somewhere. I can hear one. Maybe they were underneath us? No, at least one's out there in space somewhere. There it is. Hoping it doesn't disappear. I don't know, this one sounds like maybe it's trapped inside. It hasn't been leaving that box area. Ah! Claws, please! Yes! Okay, we got claws. We can go beyond the first level of Dartcraft now. Huzzah! I was wondering if I'd ever be able to finish that, because I didn't know what was going on. So, but it did spawn inside here. It just apparently it just doesn't happen very often. So, I hope that one will come back. If it strays away too far, it'll die. Oh wait, I have killed a bat. Now I have access to the bat spawn, according to the rules of the game, which means we can now fly. So I'm going to find wherever the hell I put my bat one. There it is. And we're going to go after the other bat in bat form. There we go. Flight, by the way, will make half the things we do much, much easier. And bats will generally try to avoid you, so be very careful in this kind of form, because while in bat form you are vulnerable to ceilings and such, taking damage because the hitbox has issues, so it thinks that you're suffocating, essentially. Yes, as you can see, I put my chunk loader down there. Nope, it's down this way. There it is. No! Don't fall through there. Okay, well, I got my claws at least. I don't really need that. Just fly upwards. Oh yeah, nice side effect though of being in falling form. I have a not falling form, but flying form. You don't take fall damage anymore. So there's lots of advantages. Okay, so I may end up just acting like I'm a raven or something instead, because those are forms I think are easier for me to get to. But I'll just be pretending to be a bat because it's identical in every single other way. I think that's, yeah, that's just right there. So, by the rules of the game, now I can fly, and now that I've got a damage thing, I can take that, and I just need to go make a sword with it. I also did something really cool with that item thing, item card, I'll show you in a minute, because I wanted to be able to design and make more of that force brick much more easily. And so I set up a way to do that. Okay, so we're just gonna make a small amount of this real quick, just so I can make some force stuff. And I just need a force stick. I can just make it with my force planks, I guess. Okay. I really should make a clipboard. Another thing from Dartcraft, and it's like mobile crafting station. And it will hold stuff in it. It has some options that make crafting much easier. So it's one of those things like I know I ought to do it, I just haven't gotten around to it, so whatever. I'm going to do it force nugget as well, so it's got force for... Actually, no, I think I'll just make this a pure damage sword. Why not, after all? And there we go. Okay, while that's running, I'm going to show you what I did with the item card. So as you can see, it's an item card, and it's the one we enchanted with the force nugget, so it's a force item card. Now, if we put a stone brick here, it shows it will automatically convert it to yellow force brick. So now we won't need any more of the to use. And I set up this to it consumes water to produce smooth stone. Not just all, it's all going through the hopper down here and heading out. I finally redid this with a pneumatic pipe, so it just filtered, so it'll only take cobblestone out, just to ensure it won't end up with smooth stone and try to put it in and weird things happen. So I've got stone, and as everybody knows, you take this, you make your stone bricks with it. Okay, so now that it's got this in here, anything that enters automatically get converted for us, which is really, really nice. And so now we don't have to use energy anymore. The item card doesn't use force like we were otherwise. In order to do it, it just does it automatically. Costs nothing. Any armors of iron, gold, chainmail. I think those are the only ones that we, or the items of like swords and stuff like kind of come out of those materials from them. We can actually take and we can use that to force infuse them as well. There's quite a few different things you can do. You can switch mushroom types. I'm sure that's not all, but it's all that's coming in my head right now. You can turn normal saplings into force saplings if you want. Actually, I think that only works with oak trees. I'm thinking about what else I can do with it. There's a couple other things that can be done. Oh well, worse things have happened. Okay. So, go back over here, we're going to have everything opened up for us, and we'll get into the next level of what we can do with Dartcraft. There's a few other things I definitely want to do. This is definitely not the end of what I want to have happen, but it's a good start. Okay. So we got our damage sword. So we're going to take a look at the question mark again and go, okay, what else can we do? Okay, so this one, Colorful Cloth abounds with this gorgeous gem. So this is lapis, and you put it on only one possible thing, which is I might as well make some more force stuff, because I'm going to need quite a few after all. And you put it, on shears. Force shears to be specific, and it will turn any wool that you harvest from sheep into multiple colors. It's actually kind of obnoxious because it doesn't stack anything as well, but you give it what you gotta give, so. Don't know why I put that many, I only need one. Yeah. I went and killed all those things. Didn't bother with this, I should have. That's usually how it goes, though. You're like, oh yeah, I should have been doing that. Completely forgot. Oh, I should return this on so it'll put you back in. Nugget of otherworldly wisdom stuffed inside a delicious confection. I need cocoa beans for this. There's a way to get those, though, I think. But I think in order to actually do anything with them, I'm going to need to grow them. Oh, mana beans will turn into cocoa beans. Had no idea. Brown wool and pulverizer has a chance of giving them back to you. Okay. Okay, you can also just sift sand for them when you get 3% chance. That's not horrible. I wonder if I've got any around. I may have some ready somewhere stashed away. If I had no use for them, they would just stand somewhere. Yes, remember those first few episodes where I was worried that it was never going to rain? Yeah, about that. Hasn't been a problem since. Okay, so C is probably our best way, except for using... We should have a couple mana beans in here somewhere, so we'll use those for now. I wish we had... Actually, let's look at some other options first. I'll make mutandis. I need wood ash, bone meal, hint of rebirth, and mandrake. Hint of rebirth is from spruce saplings, okay. Clay jars, which is clay. So mutandis is from witchery, and it will randomly alternate between different. If you're like clicking on a sapling, for example, that's been planted, and you just keep right-clicking it, it will randomly cycle through different possibilities. And one of them, I believe, is jungle wood, which means we can use it to create jungle wood in this environment where we normally would have no way to get it. But we are going to need a witch's oven. And we need it for the wood ash anyway, so we're part of this recipe. And it's just a heck of a lot of iron. Fair enough. Do we have that much iron? I'm wondering if I've used all my iron. I didn't even have that much anymore. Or if it ended up in one of these piles, because despite my best efforts to do otherwise, I tend to leave them running around in other random chests. Okay, so we need some of that. We've already got a bucket, thank goodness. Okay. So we got a witch's oven now. Not my favorite item, but it works. Alright, now we should have clay jars finished. I think just about anything you burn in here, by the way, will end up with ashes and other things, fumes, foul fumes, that kind of stuff. Now we should have some saplings somewhere. Oak, apple. Needs spruce. And half of those. Perfect. And since I don't know how long that will last us, or if it'll be enough. It's best in this kind of situation to plant more. Who needs more dirt? Because I decided, much as it might be very, very easy to get a mana bean right now, I mean, teir mana bean, easiest thing in the world to get dirt, which is just pure earth. But that being said, we should not take these things for granted. So we should, yeah, there's other things we can do with jungle wood anyway, so we might as well. Okay, so it looks like we have a percentage chance of getting those. Okay, so I need my mandrake roots. I need eggs. Unfortunately, I think I have a few of those. What do you think? Got a few? More than a few? Makes sense for that to be the hint of a birthright. And bone meal. Do I have bone meal here? I do. What else? Oh, cactus cream. Not have that on me. I know how to make it though, so I just need my dye essence. I'm gonna leave that stuff on the crafting table to make it easier when I come back. I just need cactus. Right. 1, 2, 3 on the bottom. Okay. Sorry, there's other uses for that, making waterproof pipes and such. Cut it off when we're going to need that, but hey, at least I've got it. There we are, we got 8 mutandis. So we're going to practice this on something we get way too much of anyway. One of our other plant types. Oh, except it works. We got some dirt to put it on, right? So put that in the middle, no tapping on it, and we'll get a couple different things. Hawthorn sapling. I want to keep that one. Hawthorn, there's a few unique ones to witchery that are just useful in general, so I'm like, might as well keep them. Got oak in here too? Okay, good. So I can use these 8 without worrying about it. Glintweed, another great one. They spread, actually. So they will multiply. If I put this so that I can make organic lights. Hawthorn, I've already got one. And Spanish moss. Which I apparently should have used shears on. Well, as I said, we were prepared for this event. I just need my lumberjack stuff. just need more clay. But I do have more hints of rebirth already, so at this point I'm just burning it from the wood ash. But I will need more clay, like I said. I hate it when I've suddenly got more stuff than I'm capable of handling. Okay, put that back. Random dies, which I don't need at the moment. Cactus I need. I get very disorganized sometimes, which is obnoxious, but it just is what it is. Sometimes we just get to recognize our certain personality traits are what they are. So I got a bunch more clay so we can make more witches' bottles. And still no more interword. That's okay, we don't need it. We've got more wood ash. Okay, so got that going. We got wood ash, more of it anyway, so we can go make some more. Okay, so yeah, there was a small glitch there. My screen resized in my program that's recording things. Didn't know what the heck to do, so I just stopped recording. So hopefully everything went okay with that. I should be re-knitting all those together later, so hopefully you guys didn't even really notice much, but it's always good to make sure. Okay, let's make this properly now, shall we? Mutandis. Nothing? What was the last thing? Oh, mail, of course. Just gonna leave this stuff on here, because odds are we'll have to make more of it anyway. Spanish moss again. This time let's clip it so we can save it. Perfect. Spruce sapling. Ironic. Rose. Spanish moss we don't need. Mushroom, actually we do need one. I don't think we have any yet. And the nice thing about them is they'll spread. And again. Well, hawthorn. Lovely, isn't it? Well, we are what we are. And still no more into rebirth. Must have been a fluke that a bunch of them burned all at once at the very beginning. Now be careful if you're making hawthorn and rowan, and I think alder's the last one. If you cut a bunch of these trees in quick succession, you have a chance of summoning something, an ent, I think, something. It's a mob from witchery. Now there are certain things you can only do if you in fact do this, so it's not a bad thing to do so, but you should be aware if you are. It's like all things, you know. Not necessarily bad in and of itself, but it's good to be aware of what the heck you're doing and why. Hopefully this is the last mutandis we need, but if not, we are prepared. So an alder sapling, I want to keep that. Ember moss. I'm not sure if this one spreads or not. I think it says things on fire. And apparently, well, that wasn't enough to keep it, so whatever. Spruce, glint, alder, grass. None of these are what I need. I think this stuff will spread if I put it on the side of here, so. Let's go get more spruce. Okay, I'm hoping that mutandis will work on these, because of course saplings, because if they do, then that solves most of my other issues, at least of running out of saplings. Yeah, I'm fairly certain you can get jungle trees out of mutandis. If not, then I've got other things, right? But I've got a hawthorn and an alder. I still haven't seen a rowan, so it's obviously possibilities that have not shown up yet. Ah, good. More. Let's go make another. Thank you, sir. I'll take another. Hopefully this will be the last time we use this for a while. I think there's other recipes mutandis is used in, but will it? Nope. I didn't think it would, but it would have been nice. Well, I've got lots of oak saplings still. Don't want to use all of them up, but actually I've got an acorn, doesn't really matter. The acorn is sufficient to replace all of these. Okay, nope. 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 Oak again, great. Rose. Grass. Nope. None of these are what I wanted. That, however, was not particularly surprising that I didn't get it, so we just keep waiting. And I think the watering can works on these, because it just works by accelerating ticks, I think, something like that. Specifically designed for plants, but at the worst, it won't hurt. So. I think I got one out of it. Yep. Sometimes that's all you get. Okay, it looks like it does work, but it looks like you have to be standing more or less directly above it for it to function properly. Which is fine. Though each time, just getting one out of it. Not sure what's up with that. Or in this case, where I didn't get any. Right. Just part of the nature of the universe. Weird things happen. So yeah, it looks like if you come right up against them, they work better. Well, that time turned out a little better. Got some extras at least. I don't know about spruce. Sometimes you get great results, sometimes you get awful results. I don't know, I guess it's all just a question of statistics in the end anyway. And then, yeah, statistics. Sometimes you're going to get great results. You get everything, and sometimes you get nothing. As you can tell, my optimism that we're not going to need all of this has declined. Which is fair, considering how much we've needed so far. Rowan, great, we wanted that. I mean, it wasn't our primary thing we wanted, but we wanted it. Nope. 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 Alright, I'm going to do a quick check online just to make sure. Oh, look, one of our glitweeds spread. Nice thing about them, they just kind of keep spreading. They don't spread indefinitely, they're not perfect, but they are rather nice. I'm going to check online, I'm going to pause this real quick to see if they do in fact, mutandis can produce jungle. If it can't, we'll define some other way. Okay, welcome back. I looked everything up. I'm not sure if mutandis works, but apparently, if you sift sand, the exotic seeds you get out of that are supposed to be jungle things. I had thought they were something else, so let me take a look at exotic. I thought these were for making mycelium, but they're one of the results when you're sifting sand. And apparently they're how you get jungle. So it's one of those, like, duh moments for me. That's okay. Maybe it was... because there's something that gives you mycelium, I think. I thought there was. Maybe it's just with the barrel. That's how you get it. I think that's probably right. Probably just with the barrel. In that case, then we're going to sift sand. So we're going to make some sand and sift it real quick. Because it's easier than making mutandis. And I need fire and earth for this, I believe. Though we do get lots of other things from it, so it's not a bad thing that we did it at all. That's my motto for everybody. Don't be sad or unhappy if you do something and it gives you good results anyway. Then all you did was lose small amounts of time. That one's cobblestone. Sand. Get a stack of that. That's probably sufficient. As long as we don't have abysmally bad luck, but you never know. I've had some interesting situations lately, so we'll see. And we'll hop it along. One of those kind of days. Yeah, it's actually possible to have multiple autonomous activators on here, by the way, just so people know. You can set it up. Actually, I've got a spare one running around somewhere, don't I? I just disabled it. It's not really spare. I planned on using it for something else, but heck, since I haven't actually used it for anything else, I might as well do this. Oh, damn. Oh, we're going to run out of space pretty fast, aren't we? Yep. May need a new chest or something. Oh, I got an empty chest on it, yeah. I was gonna say, do I have one? Not necessarily the absolute. Jeez. Not my best solution I've ever seen, but it works. Now I set this to right click mode, just keeps going. Now between the three of us, essentially, working on it, we should be faster by quite a bit, so. I'm sorry, this must be incredibly boring for everybody. Let me pause it and I'll come back when I'm done. Okay, it's still running, but we got an exotic seed, so if this does what we think it should, then we should be in good shape. Okay, so let's put it down. And it's a jungle sapling. Could have gotten that so much easier, had no idea. Entirely my own fault. Oh. That happens. Okay. Oh, good, they're spreading. That's what I want. Okay, so I'm not entirely certain how long it's going to take me to get that up and running, or if I'm going to get enough to do anything. But as soon as I plant it, I'm probably going to put cocoa beans, or once it grows, I put cocoa beans on it, grow at least a few of them first, and then move from there, and then we'll keep working from there. Okay, so I'm going to leave everything as it is at the moment then, and we will get back to it. Actually, we're at a pretty good place to stop for the time being. We'll get into all the second level for stuff when we get back. We'll go through all of these, how they work, what to do with them. And that should be easy enough without any particular difficulty. We'll talk about that. And I sound really bummed right now because I think I'm a little tired. So, we'll get back to this later. And I'll see you guys. I really can't talk. Alright, like I said, I'm tired. I'll see you guys later. Bye.